This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
And of course, it is 9:21 here on Culture Daily. Still jamming to some good music as well. I hope you've enjoyed the show so far. Like we promised you, it's a great weekend, of course. So we're presenting the best of the best here on the hottest urban show you can have on the planet. Well, again, welcome to Culture Daily. It's the whole squad live in the building. And before I do any entries and any welcomes as well, listen, quick reminder again that Betway's got you with some great news. Listen, you've placed that multi-bet, right? And it's all going your way until that one or more pick lets you down. Well, guess what? It doesn't end there because Betway's got great news. Bet Saver feature is now on Betway, and you can get your bets back and even more, even on multiple losses. Okay, it's exclusive to Betway. Get way more. Terms and conditions apply. It's regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway, get way more. And also reminding you that Telecel is got a Telecel More Money promo on and popping. Listen, over 50 people have backed 30,000 Ghana cedis already, so there's a 1 million Ghana cedi up for grabs. All you have to do is send 500 to WIN or just dial *500# or download the Telecel Play app ASAP, and you can just get in the competition. And just use your fixed broadband, just use your data, just buy more airtime, and you automatically join in the competition. And then it's 1 million Ghana cedis staring at you. Anyway, 23 minutes past 9, and listen, this morning we are honored to have one of the world's famous join us live in the studio. So, like how we do in Culture Daily style, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the man, DJ Kaywise. Yeah. Welcome. I wish you could pop champagne, but it's too early in the morning, bro.
Is it?
Yeah. It's too early in the morning. We won't be doing. Hey, I know, right?
Don't do that.
Listen, she has a point. You know why? Because now the parties go till 7 a.m.
7, 9, 10.
9, yeah. People be holding champagne in the morning.
Nowadays we have parties going to like 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
When was the last one you had one like that?
Day.
Till 9.
Till 9.
9:30, yeah.
Wait. What is changing the culture? Why are people staying on till like now? People are coming to the club at 4 a.m.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
so what? They dress up at.
I think they're probably coming from a joint already. They're moving from one location to the other till they end up like maybe 9 in the morning and go back home. I think that's a new trend.
Do you feel good knowing that people's sons and daughters are going back home from?
I don't know.
on Monday morning.
Some people
party on the
Sunday morning straight to
church. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
How does that feel though? Like, when you're able to keep the party up till the break of dawn,
Yeah,
like
the
in the
energy
morning.
is good. When I see people still dancing, partying, we all feel good at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
it's good. As a DJ, it makes a lot of sense for us, man.
You know what? Like I know in the past, let's say about 10 to 15 years, that the craft DJ manship, I can say, that has changed. Like, it's a big deal now. I've been taking time checking your socials, and I can see the work that you put in your craft. What does it take to make a Kaywise? Because there are thousands of DJs. Yeah, but this is an exception.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work. It's been 15 years in the game.
Ooh.
Even, I think, more than that.
Wow.
Yeah, so it takes a whole lot of work. You have to believe in yourself. You have to keep pushing. Now DJ is mainstream, but back then we were like back in the behind the scenes.
Yeah, they hide the
but
DJ,
right now we were like the mainstream. So we all had to put in a lot of work to get to this stage.
15 years. What do you think did they make you crack? That listen, I'm tired of this thing. Let me just because like a couple of years ago, it wasn't a mainstream job, a career, But what made you decide to stay on?
The passion for it. I feel like I love music, and no matter what, even if some things will want to weigh me down, want to try to make me give up, I can't ever give up.
Yeah,
I'm a go-getter. I keep going, keep dropping new songs, keep pushing, promoting myself. I sold CDs on the streets, while I started. Yeah, it was some real
hustle.
So, but we are here today, and I just give God glory.
Wow, that must have been some early life, crazy life. Let's just dip into it a little bit. I know some might be a bit personal though, but what was early life like for you? In starting this space?
It was was good, and it was part of the life that we chose. At the end of the day, we all have to pursue our dreams and all that. So back home in Nigeria, I started with selling mixes, my CDs,
hard copies
on the streets, and promoting people, upcoming artists, pushing them. And that is what actually paved way for Afrobeats, because I put a lot of people on my mixtape through my platform.
Okay, so I'm going back to the salon on the street.
Yeah.
That in itself. So we have this artist in Ghana, right? His name is 1O. Yes, 1O, who does same.
Okay.
What does it take? What kind of guts does it take, and how people perceive you? When they see you, like approaching them with my CD. Hey, that's my CD.
Now I don't know, but back then, that's the only means. That's one of the only means to promote your song. You get there's this market called Alaba.
Yeah.
Alaba market.
Yeah.
That's where you get to promote your song. There was no digital then. There was no Apple Music and all that we have now. Artists are getting it easy for themselves now, unlike back then. So right now, if I see anybody doing that, I feel like there are other ways to promote your song. You can still do that, but there's social media, there's other platforms you can use.
What is the Kaywise story like, from that point? Because breakthroughs happen for people, in magical ways. I mean, everybody seated here, one way or the other, had a moment in life that, glory, it's like the heavens opened and then the sun was shining on you, like, yo, my son, go forth to make it happen.
And also with that, I wanted to find out, if you had always wanted to be a DJ, because in the early life, people will start out,
as a pilot. I started as a pilot.
Yeah, I started off as a producer, actually. I started off with my brother's studio as a producer. Then I found the love for DJing more than being a producer. The producer is being indoor, but DJing is actually showing yourself to the world and partying and playing music and making people happy. So your question was, what's the breakthrough? I don't think it has been a constant growth for me, even till this very present. I was back, dropped a record with Ice Prince and Mugis back in 2015. And I came to Ghana to also push and hang out with my friends and colleagues here. But you see, the growth has kept.
Yeah. Who were some of the very first early people, maybe superstars, popular people, celebs that came your way in the early start of the game?
Now I can say almost everybody. David, Wizkid, Ice Prince, Iyanya, everybody you're seeing right now at the top, we all, we're part of the
hustle.
The promotion platform that we all put together to make sure that everybody is good right now. So that's why I have a good relationship with almost everybody in the industry.
Yeah.
You get so. That's it.
Now there are a lot of DJs, so many DJs, even to the extent that there are countless number of female DJs, which wasn't the case before.
Yes.
Right? How have you stayed relevant and also kept yourself afloat?
He's flying around the world.
Yes. Also, also now for people to be able to opt for you as their option, being that it's a lot of people now.
Regards to we're having a lot of DJs. I think I played a major role in that, because I own an academy, a DJ school that started 10 years ago. We also had more than 20,000 students pass through that academy. I was also I was pushing more for female DJs back in 5 to 6 years ago to come believe in themselves. We also trained a lot of female DJs. Now that female DJs are also getting mainstream performance and all that, I'm happy about that. You get, but the academy helped put out a lot of DJs, and so when I see a lot of DJs doing well now, it's my pride, it's my joy to see them good. And for me, I don't see it as a competition, because everybody's putting in work in their own brand and they're all getting paid. We're all getting our money at the end of the day. So that's it.
When you mentioned this academy, let's talk a bit about it.
It's
sometimes
Kaywise Academy.
Kaywise Academy.
Yes.
I mean, sometimes people get selfish, like all of us. In growing up, I don't think that maybe not positively selfish, that you want to focus on yourself and build your brand. But you mentioned this academy, like, what pushed you in wanting to set up an academy, to train DJs when probably you yourself were in the growth process, focusing on creating this international brand?
Yeah, for me, and that was the first academy in the whole Africa for DJs. Yeah, the Kaywise Academy. So
nice.
For me, I learned from like almost 6 to 7 DJs. I was going from one DJ to the next, teach me because there was no platform, there was no school, there was nothing. It was just, and parents kind of like have that, because I started very young. I started when I was probably 14, 15 years. You get what I'm trying to say? So parents would be like, where are you going? You have to go to a certain location to go and learn. It was not well structured. So parents always have issues with that. So I said to myself, I don't want any other kid right out there go through what I'm going through, probably have a fallout with parents, like they would get to beat you sometimes because you're trying to pursue your dream.
Yeah.
So I started that back then, and I had to just help a lot of people off the street, set up the academy, and we trained a lot of DJs.
Were there any setbacks, when you setting this academy up? But since you mentioned parents, let's go to their setback first.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, so there are some careers that if you go and tell your pops or your mom that, Charlie, I want to do this, they'll be looking at you like, for real.
Yeah, even music back then, if you say you want to do music, they will say it's not a. But right now, you can be proud to say I want to be a musician.
Did you have any setbacks such?
Yes, personally I did.
Okay.
My parents are pastors actually. Both of them. Wow. So you can see
that would be
huge. I would have
faced. So let's go down. So what were some of the restrictions? Like what was it like? Family life, pastor's kid.
Yeah.
And here you are down the club. Not to say the club is an evil place though, but I'm just saying that everything happens there.
Yeah, I had to make a promise that I'll keep going to church. To myself, actually, I keep praising God.
Were you a chorister?
Drummer boy. I'm a drummer boy.
I knew that.
I play drums.
Drummer boy to producer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drummer boy, producer, DJ, mixed together. So, and I also introduced the drumming thing for the whole DJ in the world. For while you're DJing, you can be drumming. You understand? I introduced that into the mixes. So the setback is parents will, especially mine. They were like, at first, you can't do this. You have to do this. You have to do that. And I just kept telling them that I want to do this. I feel like.
Were you seen as a radical kid? The one stubborn academy?
I was not really stubborn. I take all the beatings, but I'll still beg.
I'll still beg.
I'll be like, because sometimes you need them to allow you to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to run out of the house and be all this wayward.
Okay, so at what point in time would you say they gave up to allow you to just focus?
I mean, when my dad started hearing my mixes on the road, he started hearing DJ Kaywise Joy. He now came home. He was like, "Wait, are you not? I'm hearing the same thing in the house.
Is that not your thing?
Is that not your like?" So I was like, "Yes, Dad. That's what I was trying to tell you that. I'm going to be very big. So believe in me now." And he started praying and he started supporting me. And that was it.
What would you say the feedback is now from your parents? I mean, 15 years later, with all the success.
They're happy. They are proud.
Do you know my son?
Yes. In fact, right now I'm one of the main topic. Sometimes if he wants to say something in church and be like, so my son DJ Kaywise, he's in the building.
Right?
Sometimes I feel happy to hear that.
Do you still drum in church?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
It's not small jams, eh?
It is small jams.
Sometimes it turns into a concert if I'm
right. Because I was
everybody will be like, "Yo, Kaywise is in the building." Sometimes I want to turn the church to the club. They want to turn the church to the club sometimes, but I don't allow it.
Amen.
Okay, you're gonna ask.
When it comes to church events and then they probably need a DJ, do they sometimes reach out to you or something of that sort?
I just go myself. I don't need them to reach out.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I just.
So you're still very functional and involved in the church.
Yes, with God.
He's honoring his promise.
I love that.
He said he made a promise to himself.
So he's a typical example of the person who closes work at 7 and goes to work.
Yes. From class
sometimes
to
when we have a mix, maybe when I have a show on a Sunday, I kind of maybe. I don't turn most of the shows down, but I try to find time in between to either go to church and and still.
Now, I mean, you've played, you've played across the world in various places, parties.
Yeah.
Is there any dynamics to some of the territories that you play in, and how you approach with music and like how you want to build the audience interest in what you are doing? Maybe in Kenya it's a different vibe, when you go there, or if you're about to go there, you want to study one or two things, or it's a flat rate thing. It's a across the board DJ, maybe in Ivory Coast, in London, in Dubai, it's all the same.
Yeah, for me, I don't think it's the same. When I go into a territory, I kind of like maybe learn their sound, what they're feeling. And if they're feeling Afrobeat, that's good for me. I'll just play all our records. But some of the clubs I've played at, some are just probably techno, house music, and also I cannot infuse Nigerian, Ghanaian music and Afrobeats in together to make them also have a good time. Because if they're booking me from Nigeria, so I have to also represent my city there. So I kind of like do a survey to understand the flow, and also link up with the DJs over there to have like a relationship and what's going on here. This is what we were jamming in Nigeria. What can we do together, and build that relationship and perform. But all my sets so far has been amazing in and out of the country.
Kaywise, we love memories, we love stories.
Yes.
Let's start from Nigeria. Some of the best clubs, the places, the parties you've played at. What happened? Crowd reaction? Did anybody throw, some
money?
I've literally, except some new ones that I probably hoping that I was not in the country for. I've played every venue in Nigeria. I have my own concert.
I'm coming to that.
Yeah. He has his stadium starters. He has almost every artist that's climbed the stage, from Tiwa to David to Naira Marley to everybody. That's virtually almost everybody in the music industry has climbed the stage. We're planning to bring it back in 2025, and
What made you go on the pause then? I mean,
COVID actually at first. Then we now started doing shows. When I started pushing it out of the country, so we're planning to bring it back.
What would you say the major difference you experienced is in playing shows in Nigeria and around to the international market?
Not right now. It's getting better in Nigeria, but before I could prefer playing outside because of the stage sound, the setup and all that you get. But the crowd and the energy, you still get it from your hometown. Like everybody will go crazy. But outside, because of the setup, the sound and the quality, you kind of like enjoy it more. But now Africans are now investing in all these quality sounds and all that, so it's kind of like almost
speaking of
are there any DJ ethic differences between Nigeria, Ghana, for example? When you take a Nigerian DJ, not necessarily class, no, I'm just talking about things that differentiate them.
Yeah, maybe they are playing more of Ghanaians and more of Nigerians, but most of my friends that are DJs in Ghana like plays a bit of both. So I've seen their sets, and I love how they play also. Like, it's not much different from Nigerian DJs. We just have to maybe play what the crowd wants, also feel ourselves while we're DJing.
What about Europe? Like when you get out of the African continent and you get into Europe,
then you have to infuse like the UK sounds and all that in there. Basically, most DJs play the set for the people. We have to please the crowd. Yes, for me, I play for myself too, to also enjoy the set and all that. But that's for personal reasons. But I think all the sets that I've watched so far in my tours and the countries I've visited and even hometown, I feel like every DJ tried to, get to make the crowd happy with their DJ sets. So which is key for everybody.
You mentioned that when you go to other countries, you play Nigerian songs as well, just so that you are selling, the music, right?
Yeah.
For other DJs as well who will come into the space in Nigeria, I think that Nigerians love themselves or their music so much. Is there a time that, these other DJs are forced to play or go with the most popular Nigerian songs, or all just their whole set will be Nigerian songs? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because then what I'm seeing is when you go out, you're still playing a lot of Nigerian songs because you have to introduce or you have to sell your music, right? And then when other people come into your home as well, they are forced to also now still play a lot of Nigerian music. So then it's all about Nigerian music, and other countries miss out on it?
I think some of the DJs try to switch it up sometimes. The ones I've seen, you get. But if you're in Nigeria and you have to play like say 60% of their sound just to, But some DJs also switch to other genres and make sure everybody like hip hop and all that. Yeah, even if I'm playing in clubs, you don't play Nigerian music all through.
So what is intentionality around?
I had a follow-up.
Okay, follow-up question.
Okay. What would you say is that attention that you and other DJs and even industry players have paid to Nigerian music that has got it onto this level that is gotten onto now, where every country you go to, I'm sure you do hear a Nigerian song, right? So what has that been for you and everyone that has played a role in it?
It has been great. Like I said, I remember when Afrobeats all started, and Wiz to Kiss Daniel, to the likes of Two-Face and all that. It was not as easy as now. Like now we're global. It helps everybody in the culture. Like even as us DJs playing the record, we get more shows, we get more money, we get more gigs because the culture is now bigger. So the investors are now coming in like, okay, I want DJ Kaywise, I want DJ this, I want DJ that to come and headline festivals and shows that normally is just for artists. Now we DJs are now headlining shows. Yeah. So it has become a good thing for us, and I'm pretty sure I'm proud of myself to be part of it. And I'm pretty sure also all the DJs are also happy because all of our pockets are actually growing.
Everybody the chop.
The whole economy the chop.
Is it expensive? Is it expensive to book DJs like in Nigeria especially? I mean, we have a fair idea of Ghana, but what is it like as well in Nigeria?
I don't know for that, but for me it's expensive. But you get your result. That's it.
I like that. The premium product.
Yeah. Well, okay. Let's get a bit more. What I don't want to say right now. That sounds too technical though. But what are some of the things you require? Non-negotiable for you to have a DJ Kaywise on your set, on your event or your jam. Personal things you look out for. You touch down in, let's say, in Amsterdam, and you're playing in the club or in some concert. DJ Kaywise preferences from hospitality right down to the ticket exits back home.
Sometimes it changes. My management have a way of doing that, but me, I just want a good sound. Yeah. Every other thing is just management. I'll kind of like sort that. I want a good sound, quality sound. I like to go for sound check before anything. I don't want anything to spoil my set. Yeah. Sometimes you go on, you see a DJ messing up because of maybe a wire or anything. So I don't like that.
Have you had any embarrassing moments or downtimes, be it at a show, at a gig that it didn't go the way you wanted to go? Any?
I've tried to be very 100% perfect with my set. Like I've tried. It's just sometimes that the sound is bad. You just have to work with the sound, but you still have to make do of what you have. But that is not my fault. That's not the DJ's fault. But I'll make sure I do my sound check before any sets. So I've tried. Embarrassing moment is maybe when the girls will rush. My laptop will almost fall.
Too much success.
How is this an embarrassing moment? I'm sure some DJs will.
No, God embarrass me. Yes, exactly. No, wait. It's good he mentioned this because I wanted to touch a bit on his love side as well. It looks like he's a lover's man. He's a bold lover man. Yeah. No, you should check it. You should check it out though. I wish I could put out. I mean, it's on public platforms, so it's okay. So what he mentioned that the ladies should do that, I'm sure, the gun is on you, like, bruh. You're coming home, but I wanted to touch base on that as well. And her support, or some people love to keep either they put they add their partners to what they do and stuff like that. What is your take on that? Do you keep that away from what you do, or you rope her into what you do?
Yeah, initially we try to keep it like separately, but because we're both doing like in the industry together, like we're part of it now. So she's part of the company, and it has been a good ride since then. And yes, we have had maybe some people say one or two things, but we're good, amazing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. I was just checking it out. I was like, okay.
You say I'm a full time. No, I go hard.
You're full time what? You're going to say you're a full time something.
I'm a full time lover boy.
Listen, maybe you haven't seen what I'm talking about. You should go and check it out.
I've seen it.
22nd September 2024.
That's very
detailed.
Why putting the girls like
no, it's beautiful. Like I saw it and I think it was beautiful. That's it. Yeah, I think I was watching. I was like, yeah.
Thank you.
Look, you hardly have you do it.
Who want to,
I don't.
Be up and show the women, and I get that.
It's important once in a while.
These days, the grounds are dangerous. So
very dangerous.
Kaywise has been doing loads of collaborations as well. We did play some of them. You saw them. But let's talk about some of these collabs that you've done. Let's come to Ghana. There's a new one you're promoting with Blacko and Buju. Let's talk about the song though.
Yes. It just dropped. Black Sherif, Buju Banton, myself. Yeah, green light.
What informed the choice? I mean, this is Buju Banton, this is a Blacko. I mean, what informed the collaboration, the choice of artists? What made you go like, I want to do this with these two people?
Yes, I feel like I'm someone that try to bring people together in music. If you check my previous record, I've had collaborations that people don't even believe that could happen.
Yeah,
you get so. This particular one, I linked up with Black Sherif in London, and we recorded the song, and it needed something. I was just like, if I can get Buju Banton on it, so I reached out to him, and the rest was history.
Okay, you make it sound so easy. Like
it's not that easy.
I just want Buju, I'm giving you 3 days. Get my song or else, Charlie, bro.
No, it's not.
Because this is Buju Banton you're talking about. Blacko. I mean, of course, I'll make a comparison, but Blacko and Buju Banton.
Yes.
And these are two artists in their own spaces. Yes, Buju's a legend.
Yes.
What is the relationship between you and Blacko like? How did it come about? Do you guys have a relationship, or it was industry? Let me reach out to a brother, call him, and let him jump on this.
A bit of both, like industry, and we're building a relationship. Like from the get-go of the song, we started talking and chatting and having like sending songs together and all that. So but for Buju, we talk, like I have a good relationship with Buju Banton. Like we talk a lot, same as Blacko, but having Buju Banton on the record is God sent, is blessing to me.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it's that easy to get to.
Yeah, and you see, getting the artist on is one, and then letting the artist know that I'm doing a collaboration with this other person.
Yes.
They did that in any way as well. Did you have any kind of challenge on there, or it was a smooth sail?
It was smooth because I think Buju Banton loves Ghanaian sound, and he loves Black Sherif's vocals on the song, because Black Sherif already recorded before I sent it to him. So it's like, okay, who's that? I said, that's Black Sherif. It's one of the artists from Ghana and all that. It's doing well. Then he said, okay, let me listen to it.
How long in the making for this song? Don't say 2 years. Yeah, they'll tell you it took a long time. I know.
It took a long time.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't be easy.
It took a long time.
How long is long?
Long. But let's say roughly a year.
A year.
Yes.
Okay.
Going back and forth with the vocals and all that. So let's say roughly.
There's this. I mean, the current culture of DJs now turning musicians, silent musicians, is something that has become a trend lately. How important is it for a DJ to do something like this? And must it be something that a DJ must do? Because now we see loads of DJs have songs that you don't hear them on their song. Unlike DJ Khaled, who's screaming at the beginning and at the end, and let you know that he was there.
I'm here, bro.
I'm here. Yeah. How important is this, to the DJ culture, or is this something that is not really necessary? Because now DJs are turning artists.
Yeah, for me.
I mean, they're artists though. Yeah, but
yes, for me, I co-produce most of my record.
Okay.
I'm also a producer, so on the record, this particular record, I co-produced it with some producers in the UK. So my own role is production, putting the artists together and making sure the song is a big project. And also I fund it and promote it from my own end. So I do a lot of work behind the scene from my own record. But every DJ that puts out record, probably are putting out record by themselves or maybe with an upcoming artist and all that. So which is not bad. The song could blow up, could shoot up if you push it well. So it's very important for DJs to actually put out themselves, out via music, mixtapes, and all, which is what I've been doing.
Run us through the catalog, the collaborations you've done. I mean, we saw a few of them, but still run us. Just for those who probably don't even know.
Okay.
That the silent DJ was on there.
Okay, so I've done record with Ice Prince, Mugis from Ghana, Altubis, and Pato Rankin. I've done a record with Inyanya. I've done a record with Tiwa Savage. I've done a record with Naramali, Mayor Konslatan on one record. I've done a record with Buju Banton, Black Sherif. There's Fino, which is Highway, and losing count.
That's a great A list.
There's a lot.
I mean, between playing shows back to back and making music, what's that? It seems like it's a lot. So how do you get time to, maybe this time I'm gonna make music and whatnot? And I also with listening to the story about Black Sherif, the song Green Light, it seems the song was also there, you recorded and whatnot, so you also have a backlog of music that needs to be put out. How do you juggle all of it? When do you know when to go back for this, make it a song, when to not take a booking and all of that?
Not take a booking is probably when I'm on a vacation, which I will announce. I'm like, I'm not available, I'm on vacation, and all that. People know. Yes, because not taking a booking is losing money. You get what I'm trying to say. So my management kind of like plan my time well regarding schedule of my shows and my music timing, the way you asked. So, but for me, it's all fun because I'm doing what I love. You get. So even if artists reached out and say, okay, Kaywise, I want to work with you, what can we do together? I would just have to just check my schedule and see when we can be in the studio and do the song, And there are some impromptu records that will just, okay, I'm in the country, I'm in Paris, can you link up? I'll just have to travel and just do that. It's fun for me. It's not that deep.
Well, since we're talking about green light, I've just got the green light to show the video. It's a visualizer, right?
Yes.
Or video visualizer. Now, now even both of them just cut it.
At this point in time,
visualizer looks
like
better than someone.
Yes, at this point in time. So just to give you a fair idea of what the sound is like as well, check it out here on the screens. Well, when I hear songs like this, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love the bounce. And trust Blacko that when he gets something like this, he'll give you some words and some concepts that will just sway. Will just take your mind. I mean, I love the guy. Great. Yesterday was his birthday as well. I'm told 23rd birthday. Yes. Did you guys party?
No.
No. Word has it that he was home and quiet and calm.
Blacko always do the opposite of what you expect.
I know, right? Yeah, you wouldn't catch him. You wouldn't catch him anywhere. All right, so that's the brand new one you're currently pushing. Listen, go out there if you haven't seen it, if you haven't heard it, just go and stream it as well. Be supportive. Let me just switch to a bit of controversy as well. I know, but since you're here, I might as well ask about the suicidal conversation that came up some time back.
We shook the internet.
We shook the internet.
Okay.
Yeah. I want the story around it.
Was it suicidal or was it?
The post,
just a post. Yeah,
it was a post. I think people misinterpreted the post. I was trying to clear up the whole saga that was going on around that time. At that moment, I'll say I think my post said I'm gonna hand it all by 9 p.m. Like everybody should tune in. Then everybody thought it was like a suicidal, maybe because they were thinking something was wrong, and that was why I put it out like that. Like I'm gonna hand it all by 9 p.m.
But you were referring to the issue.
To the issue, yeah, actually. And in my post, I said, this is just to clear up every issue. If you want to have it, so you won't announce your time that you want to.
Oh, you never know.
No. That was a fine play on words then. Yeah. So what happened at 9 p.m. then?
People tuned in.
People tuned in and I put out I cleared out the whole issue that was going on. That was what happened. for my head.
But did anybody reach out of concern? You know, when?
Yeah, people, when I reached out back and told them I'm good. I'm just trying to clear up what is going on. Presently.
Family was.
Yeah, family. Everybody was.
Yeah, because social media, actually.
Yeah.
What would you say your mental health is like? Because we are speaking about
and
these
you're doing
things,
a lot
right?
as
also
well.
because you're creative, you are juggling a lot. Do you pay attention to your mental health? Do you think that it's important to also pay attention to your mental health?
It is. It is important.
So what do you do?
Vacation.
To pay attention to. What do you say? Vacation.
That's what he said.
Aside vacation.
Aside vacation, I just pray, read, and
when you are not producing or DJing or doing anything work related, what do you do?
movies, traveling. That's what I do.
Okay.
He's got a
What do
great
you
life.
do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
Talk to friends.
Taking
I
our
like to
money.
have conversations a lot, and I extort a lot. Extortion.
That's
See,
a
that's the first
Since
thing.
I met her, this is the first time she's been honest.
That's the first thing he mentioned. So now, dear, yes,
It's good. I now know that.
I do that. I like to have conversations a lot. I think that it eases.
Before we wrap this up, what would you say has been one of the biggest moments in your career worth appreciating? You know, might not be big to somebody else or might not be important to somebody else, but to you, it's a defining moment that you can't forget. You know, in what has made Kaywise. I know it's a big one and time to think through though, but it's there, and I know it's hitting the heart. When she said yes. Maybe, I mean,
My
who knows?
bro.
It could be because if she had said no, you can imagine.
What is?
I'm just saying, like.
Okay.
It could be on that stage. It could have been in that moment in the, on the concert.
Your first international
It could
show.
have, it could have been that collaboration.
There's a lot. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, then let me not say the biggest. Then just one of the very defining moments. I mean, for me, if I had a collaboration with Buju Banton, I'll probably not sleep on. I'll play that record over and over and over and over
That's what I'm
again.
saying. There's a lot. Records, working with different artists has been great for me, and the relationship is great. My career has been blowing up from, let's say, 15 years back to back till stage, and God has been faithful to me. I can't really count the blessings. It's been a lot, for me, even from not having anything to me buying my mom a car, a house, that kind of thing, from different things, man. My concerts, my shows, like you said, the tours, international bookings, and all those things. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, Kaywise, you see, they say the boy's best friend is his mom. He didn't say that his boy's dad. Yeah, his boy's mom, but that's good though.
Yeah.
Yo, we wish you all the best with
Thank
Green
you.
Light as well. Major, sound.
How
We
do you
love
say
it.
the song though, personally? Like, what about you? You've said
Okay,
you
so yeah. So I mean, I just literally jammed to it a few seconds ago before we came on air. I was like, oh, okay, I love it. All right,
Good,
all right.
good,
It moves.
I think it's a nice one. I listened to it earlier, also because Blacko did a collaborative post. That's how I saw it. Because you guys did a collaborative post on Instagram, so I was just looking forward to
the song.
it. Yeah, so I listened to it a few
possible
hours
for
ago.
the song to be bad.
Exactly,
Right?
right? Because Buju Banton,
Yeah,
Blacko, and it was an interesting feature for me because Buju, Blacko, and then Kaywise.
Yeah,
so I was
the
looking
story.
forward
I was
to it.
like, I wonder what this is
Yeah.
going to sound
Yeah.
like, but it sounds good.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
with an amazing visualizer as well. We are supportive of this craft, bro.
Thank
Anytime, any day. I see loads of Ghanaian audience as well following you on the gram. So I see it's all family, it's all love. We are here
Yes.
for you, Charlie, all
Thank
day,
you.
every day.
Thank you,
Yeah, a big shout going out to DJ Sly as well. Sly King, thank you so much for making this plug happen. We're truly grateful as
Thank
well.
you,
And,
Sly.
yeah, he makes the magic happen. That guy's a magic man.
He said he's
Bruh,
unstoppable.
Charlie.
Yeah, I don't know. You find him in the weirdest of places at the best moments, living the best of lives. He's something else, man. Thank you so very much. Green Light in our playlist officially on 3 Music as well, and we'll definitely reach out to you as and when, bro. Thank you so very much. Wishing you all the best in your career. And how long are you staying in Ghana for? Or you be out of?
I'll be out in like a day or two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Back to Niger.
Yes,
Okay.
I've had some Ghanaian food.
Which ones you like?
I don't know if it's Ghanaian food, but he said acheke or acheke.
Oh yeah.
It's not Ghanaian food, but now it's become very popular.
Acheke.
No, but we the Western
Ivorian.
region, we are Ghanaian, please. Allow us. We eat it.
Okay.
Don't I go to crab?
Chili,
because you are close to
No,
Don't do that.
No, acheke is the one they eat with fried egg, fried plantain, whether chicken or tilapia, however you want it.
That one there, you know everything.
It's like
See the way you
Yeah.
mention it.
Is that Papansa?
It's like Gary.
No,
It's like Gary.
Oh, it's like Gary.
Papansa.
Sorry, I
Papansa is the one with the
came back
crab.
from-
What about any other recommendation that you want me to
Or you can try fufu with chicken live soup.
Oh.
I tried watching.
Chicken
Groundnut
live
soup.
soup or
Wache.
groundnut soup.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think you like watching
Wache
because of
and
Shito.
fufu. Okay.
Yeah.
Shito.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So watching and fufu.
Well, when you try all these,
My stomach.
just buy Imodium. I was just about to say, just get a pill of Imodium and pop that down the throat as well, just as a safeguard. Kaywise, thank you so very much. It's been good having you here as well. And it's a Friday, and that's how we wrap it up. She's got a birthday wish.
Birthday wish, but it's a shout out. Okay. Shouts to Prince Tamaklo. He works at Max Mad at ANC. He watches us all the time as well. So.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout to you, Prince. What's you need water?
You watch us. You need to, encourage them.
You want water?
Tre, happy birthday to our in-house designer as well, Nana Tre. It's your birthday today. Enjoy as well. And
Happy
Prince.
birthday, Nana
Big
Tre.
shouts going out to Prince again. Prince, yes, Prince.
Whatever.
Yo, Kaywise, you know how we do it. Thank you so much.
Blessings,
Good to have you here. And we are out. It's a weekend as well. Go out there, have fun, stay safe. All right, and we out.
Culture Daily was brought to you by Telecel.